so that's been a total joy, and the expansion of going from this sort of bubble of four into something massive.
I saw those chairs.
But it feels like, man, it's like, I cannot tell you, it's a party, and it feels like family. It feels like family even more so.
Hell yeah.
It's really been something not to be believed. This is probably wrong of me to say, but at one point.
Go ahead.
Brandon Davis, Phase Hero. Pedro, man, you are
Brandon, I've missed you.
I've missed you. It's good to see you.
I made him do this interview, everybody.
And I was like, no, I won't do it. But no, thank you for doing this. Stop me if you've heard this before, but dude, you are a fantastic Reed Richards.
Oh man, thank you. You're the first person to tell me so, because you're the first that's seen the whole movie.
Oh,
everyone else we've been on this whole press tour, and everyone has seen, like, for some reason they were like seeing 22 minutes of the movie, and we had no idea what 22 minutes they were watching. And so you have seen it start to finish?
Start to finish, in IMAX.
Before the cameras were rolling, unfortunately. Fortunately, because it means it's true. He was being kind.
Hey,
cheers to that.
Cheers to some
whatever
kindness
the hell this
and
is.
some fantastic. Yeah, these are from the right next door. They made these. Oh, that's actually pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah.
Yes.
I feel like at this part of the press tour, you might need one.
Fruity and fresh.
In Fantastic Four, I mean, we've seen you do sort of parental-like figures where you take in a youngin in need, and in Fantastic Four, you are literally a father to a very important character in the MCU.
Oh yeah.
How does being like, how does Franklin compare to the likes of Grogu and Ellie when it comes to the stakes of your child?
Well, with Franklin, I think it's sort of the witnessing of the miracle of childbirth, while playing somebody who has an understanding where nothing is a miracle, because he can understand the math of any equation of how the world works, how the universe works, how parallel universes work, and everything, and yet is absolutely awed by the miracle of becoming a father, and the love of his life giving birth to a new family member. And so it was a very humbling thing to play somebody whose brain is so big and whose heart is literally expanded by the experience of becoming a dad.
And I love how you play like the stoic side of Reed, but still through that there's like the emotion that comes through.
Yeah.
I thought it was great, man. I thought it was really cool.
Oh, thank you.
And I also think it's awesome how like parenthood is scarier than science to him.
Way scarier.
Way it's not even close.
I mean, God.
Oh, but I mean, I can barely raise a dog, so I don't know. I imagine
yeah,
it's
me
pretty.
neither.
A huge element of the movie involves blocking out the noise from the rest of the world. And I mean, this is something I feel like I experience when I post this interview. Is like, I want to come do the thing I want to do.
Right.
I'm curious, in your career, as you keep doing more and more amazing stuff, it's so cool to see everything you're doing. How do you sort of find yourself blocking out the noise and doing what's best for you and your life and your family, the same way Reed Richards does? Did you find any parallels in that?
It's a really, really good question. That I know that, like, sometimes you can't help but be curious, or you're looking for affirmation, or you're incredibly excited about something and the news is out and you want, to kind of like have a celebration, and sometimes you will not see what you want to see, and what happens is that you can get past that, and it'll push you into really focusing on what the most important part of all of it is, including what the fans love and what the fans' expectations are, and sort of like almost deciphering an equation where they're like, it's actually an insight into the character because of how much they care about the character, and it helps you sort of like, oh, okay, well, what do they see and what do they love? And it's all information that helps you build the character, and then you got to do what's on the page, and you got to work with your director and also like dance with your cast and make it its own thing.
And it probably helps when you guys get along as well as everybody on this cast and crew seem to.
Yeah, they're
Seems like
pretty
you guys are having a
great.
good time.
They're pretty great.
That's
They're
awesome.
Pretty great.
I obviously, you go straight from Fantastic Four to Avengers Doomsday, which, as a Marvel fan, dude, I'm so excited about that. You know it. Going from one to the next, I'm curious, like, on the Fantastic Four, you're Reed, you are a leader amongst the Fantastic Four group, going to another set where there are other groups with other leaders, both in terms of characters and behind the camera. Like, can you talk about how maybe the experience was when it's a new set with new people and going from one to the next?
Well, the Russo brothers are a dream, I think, for anybody to work with. I'm sure you've met them.
Oh, I love them.
They're as good, I'm sure, in an interview as they are on set. They are the same people every single day, which are open, fun, collaborative. They see you. They want you to lean all the way into what you are, and so that's been a total joy. And the expansion of going from this sort of bubble of four into something massive.
I saw those chairs.
But it feels like, man, it's like, I cannot tell you. It's a party, and it feels like family. It feels like family even more so.
Hell yeah.
It's really been something not to be believed. This is probably wrong of me to say, but at one point, people were like hanging out in my trailer, and I had to take a call. So I went out, and it was like base camp, and I went and I sat down. Like the only place to sit down was like, it's basically like a big lot, like a dust lot with tons of trailers. Yeah. And I was like talking, on the phone to my friend, and every time I look up, it was like somebody in half costume, like walking by eating a brownie, or like talking on the phone, or sneaking a cigarette, and I was like, it was like campgrounds of like all these like famous Avengers. I was like, or Marvel characters, let's say.
Yeah, right.
And it was the most surreal thing. I wish I could have just recorded it in my mind.
One day we'll see the behind the scenes stuff. That movie can't get here soon enough, but now people got to go see Fantastic Four First Steps.
Yes,
and I
please.
say IMAX, like you have to see it in IMAX.
I agree.
It is genuinely like astonishing visually, especially. Pedro, thank you so much, man.
Thank you, man.
Dude. Good luck with the rest of this.
Thanks so much.
Thank you, dude.
Cheers,
yeah,
man.
That's great.
Thanks for making a nice end of my day.
Of course, dude. Yeah, do a photo with everybody where we. Reedy here, thank you so much for watching my interviews with the cast and director of Fantastic Four First Steps. If you enjoyed what you saw here, please make sure you're subscribed to the channel and stay tuned because we have more from Fantastic Four First Steps, San Diego Comic-Con, and a whole lot more coming to the channel. And it's because you guys like, subscribe, and support the channel at all that I get to come here and hang out with my good pal Herbie. Herbie, good to see you, bud. See you guys in the next video.